There is a whole hell of a lot that goes into one Marine before they get their boots on the ground in combat. Now, this is a fair time as any to mention that there is no way for everything I'm listing out to be fully exhaustive or pinpoint accurate. There's just so much minutia around gear and training, and it is remarkably challenging as a tax-paying citizen to get firm current figures on what the US military is actually spending on. Okay, so what did it take to get Jackson prepped and ready before the kickoff invasion of unnamed Middle Eastern country number 3 in Charlie Don't Surf? When any Marine is first recruited, they go to basic training. This is one big indirect cost. But according to this document from 2000, the cost per recruit from basic training was around $13,300, which, at least adjusted for inflation, is now $25,121. Once a Marine graduates from boot camp and into active duty, there is a ton of stuff that either gets issued to them or they need to acquire. Traditionally, and for officers especially, some of this stuff is paid for out of pocket. But since Jackson is a sergeant or a non-commissioned officer, pretty much everything is covered for him. Now, we can't let Jackson roll around with his breakfast sausage out, so he gets the following: his dress blues formal uniform, his service uniform alpha, and, most importantly for this video, his combat utility uniform. But that's just a base layer for active frontline duty like we see in the game, so we also need to add on a helmet, boots, tactical vest, some load-bearing equipment, IFAK or an individual first aid kit, a knife, and some apparently nuclear blast-resistant ballistic goggles. Now, it is also worth noting that the average Marine Sergeant makes roughly $3,000 a month, or about $100 a day. Since we're on the front line, we also need to tack on the laughably small additional $225 per month hazard pay. This means for the 2 days that we control Jackson in the campaign, he earns a whopping $215. Now, we will cover weapons and other equipment in the context of the actual gameplay, as COD loves to mix up your kit from mission to mission. Which, as we dive fully into the gameplay next, I will say that for pacing here on YouTube, I will be summarizing the missions and expenditures significantly. But I did arduously edit every penny spent into the second-by-second gameplay. That extended video, which takes almost a pseudo Let's Play energy, is available over on Patreon, Ko-fi, and for YouTube members here. Check that out and double check my math if you'd like. Thank you so much for the support.